I've done a bunch of research on Garage Journal and Reddit and every other forum that I can find on these Tool Vault brand toolboxes, and nothing but good reviews. People who've had them for 5 or 6 years say they love them. People sold their snap-ons to get them. So my recommendation to anybody out there who's in the market for a toolbox and maybe considering the Snap-on KRL series, this one directly competes with it. It has a drawer layout that's very similar to it. It has a depth that is very similar to it. You know, for being a mechanic, the drawer layout's pretty optimal for sockets, wrenches, screwdrivers, pliers, however you want to do it. However you want to get your setup, have your cases at the bottom. But I'm digging all this space. And you do have pegboard back here to store stuff. Get a shot of those. You can see the ball bearings in there. So these are good heavy duty drawer slides right there. So on your big deep socket drawers that have all the weight, you've got these 3 supports. This drawer, and that drawer. All the long drawers that go across the box. So $29.95 out the door, you're looking at $3 grand if you purchase this. That is very competitive to the Snap-on. I mean, and very competitive to even the Harbor Freight. This is cheaper than the Icon stuff because it is modular. You can add side cabinets on either end. They do have a longer, they have an 84-inch version of this toolbox if you want to go 84 by 30. 84 by 30 is crazy. Just having a 30-inch box is crazy. Being able to line both these up side by side, because this is two different foam inserts. So further drive my point home is you can fit a whole lot more in a 30-inch deep drawer. It's crazy how much of a difference it makes. And to go back to what I was saying before, here's that wrench. It will not fit. Okay, so I know some people may not believe me. This is a drawer out of a Craftsman toolbox. A Craftsman 26 by 18, which is a very standard size. That's the standard size at all the big box stores that most people have in their garage. So as you can see, this drawer is longer than this whole thing, right? So you got more storage space. Let's just look at the drawer. I mean, like, these aren't tiny. This is 1.25 inches, 1 5/16 inches, and this is 1.25 inches, right? You can see that's a lot. Like, I know for a fact this 1 5/16 inch wrench, every other toolbox that I've had to put it this way because it takes up the whole width of the drawer, and the drawer's never deep enough to put it long ways. So I can put this wrench long ways and still have some room. That's pretty cool. But go up here, look at my there you go, there's my metric wrench collection right here. It's really good. If you're wondering, for your cases, yep, this box is perfectly sized for your cases. You got like ball joint press and a couple other things in here. I've done a bunch of research on Garage Journal and Reddit and every other forum that I can find on these Tool Vault brand toolboxes, and nothing but good reviews. People who've had them for 5 or 6 years say they love them. People sold their snap-ons to get them. So like I said, very happy with the box. It's very heavy duty. I like the way that it looks. That ding was made by me. Shipping was fine. And the main thing, it's the greatest part about this box, and I'll say this, and when we move on, if you go look at some other boxes that are like, I don't know, 72 is a pretty common box size, 72 wide. They're 72 wide, but like Harbor Freight and Icon, they're 22, 25 inches deep. This is 30 inches deep. And 55 by 30 is bigger than 72 by 22 because you can fit a ton of stuff in the drawers. There's so much room. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to set this up. I've never had a box like this before, and I really appreciate Tool Vault sending it our way for the review and everyday use of this. But this is a really good looking box, and it's set up really good for mechanics too. Like, logically, you've got 2 drawer slides on this drawer, which is going to be your socket drawer, which is going to be your heaviest. So like I said, you know, I'm very happy with the box and the way it looks. Any dings you see in it were made, that was made by my ignorance.